Welcome to Advanced Kama Training 101. The kata that we're going to work on is Shugoro no Kama. This is a very difficult kata to verbalize. It's typically taught through replication. In other words, I do something, you repeat what I do and try and replicate it. This is the Kama, like what we talked about with the Naikaima no Kama video. It's a cutting motion, not a hitting motion with the Kama. A couple things we need to cover before we do this kata is inverting the Kama. Whenever you're working on this, you always remember it's all about the fingertips. So when I start, I'm going to be holding the Kama here. When I go to invert, I actually have to roll it through my fingers and lock it up against my arm. That's both sides. It doesn't necessarily matter what side. Opening the Kama back up, same thing. With the fingertips, bringing it up and down. Up and down. These are some of the things that you really should be working with your Kama, because the manipulations as you move up in rank get a lot more advanced. The hardest manipulations in Shugoro no Kama are to go from the high block, this is right hand forward, to open position, cut throat, cut body. With the left arm, it'll be a high block, open position, and you go what we call around the world. It swings through, spinning through the fingertips, coming back up and cutting down. From the side, right arm. From the side, left arm. And down. For beginners working that left arm one, the simplest way to learn it is you're here with the open, bring it up, bring it back down, and stab. Okay? From the front, block, open, close, and cut. Advanced, around, and cut. Pretty simple kata, really. A lot of the movements are complicated. I will do my best to verbalize this kata, but this really is one kata that you can't learn via video. I tried. This was holds a special place in my heart because it was the first weapons kata that sensei taught me when I started studying Kokusai Rengokai. It took me 6 months to try and get it down, and I did have a video of it, I just couldn't get it from the video. So I went back to class, made thousands of mistakes. Sensei kept fixing me. He's got to be the most patient man in the world, especially when it comes to teaching me karate. But we got it down. No further ado, this is called Shugoro no Kama. Kamas go in the left hand. They'll be hidden off to the side of the body. Right? Shugoro no Kama. Kamas come out, separate. You're going to step the left leg back, cut through, and set. This motion, your right hand opens, stick, slice. Step back and down block. You're going to do Naikaima here. In, out, in. Step back, double strike like you're cutting the arms off. Invert both Kama. Before you step forward, invert them. Step into a Shiko. Right hand block, open, cut, cut. Close your right hand. Left hand block around the world. Step in, punch, cut straight down, block, open, cut, cut. Open both Kama, stick to the front. Look over your shoulder, turn to the left, and hit. Close both Kama, strike to the front and the back. This looks like this from that position. To the front and the back. Notice this is behind my body, not up here. You're going to step in and punch. Open the Kama, cut down. Close the Kama. Step in and punch. Open the Kama, cut down. Close the Kama. Step in, punch. Shiko, high block, cut, cut. Turn, bring the Kama up to the center, the hara, stab to the sides. You're going to open both Kama, cut down, up one, cut down, up two. You're going to close the left Kama, step in front, and cut. Slide up a little, high block. Turn to a front stance and cut. Right leg steps back, left leg thrusts out. You're going to step in, punch, high block, cut and cut. Step back, Shika, around the world cut to a front stance. Shift in and punch. Look over your right shoulder. Left leg sweep, crane stance and cut. Step down. cut again, high block, open, cut, cut. Shift your right leg back, crane stance, left arm, set down, cut again, step in and punch. Open the kama, cut down to the front, turn to your left. You're going to basically cut down and slice, turn back around and hit, all one motion. Now I'm going to do that part again so you guys can see that. So I did my punch, down, up, cut. Pretty simple. Step back and block. Step in, high block, and cut. Step back actually. Step back, high block, around the world, and cut. Step into a cat stance, nekwashidachi. Lay the kama out, bring them down, set on the arms, step into a shiko, squeeze. Stand up, step back and away. Height on that, that's the last key on the kata. Right leg, left leg, set, yame. Shugoro no Kama. The hard part is to articulate that kata, of course. It is a very highly advanced kata in terms of understanding the little intricacies, things that work for that kata. Intricate things. The best way to learn it is to get with somebody, myself, sensei, one of my black belts that know this kata, and just kind of follow through with it a little bit. I'll do it from the side over here just like we do in the class so you can get an alternative view on it. Of course, this won't have as much talk through it, but I'll go slow so that you guys can see it. One of the things I do want to cover is Kokusai Rengokai Kobudo kata do have a count, just like what we do with our Kion kata, our Fukia kata, or Nahanchi kata. Hep, 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 hep. There is a pace and there is a count to this. When I'm doing these videos, I am way off count. So don't depend on the videos to go by the actual proper pace of the kata, because that can't be done via video. We have to do that through the dojo. No further ado, let's get to the side view on this. Shugoro no Kama. Shugoro no Kama. And that's Shugoro no Kama from the side. You might see a little glitch before that starts. I had to stop the tape and go over, well, the video, and go over and answer the phone. Because the lovely SBA was calling, you know how that works. Anyway, Shugoro no Kama, great kata, work on it. Practice those manipulations, get comfortable with your kama. Don't just rely on, hey, I'm going to pick it up once in a while and play with it. I actually play with my kama quite a bit, so I can do things. Beginners don't work with a live blade. These are live, they will cut you. Be smart, get comfortable, get proficient with your weapon, and train properly. That gives me a reminder. I haven't put any disclaimers on any of my videos, so I'm going to put one on it now. You're responsible for anything that you see me do in here. If you cut yourself, hurt yourself, or harm yourself, I have nothing to do with that. That's up to you, because I can't teach you. I'm doing it via video. When we get back in the dojo, hopefully you guys are working hard on this stuff at home, and come up to me and ask me questions. I created a group page for the students to be able to post videos to, and I haven't had anybody post any videos or anything to that yet, asking questions. I am in the process of creating a really cool Facebook page that will have videos on it to coincide with our YouTube channel as well. Keep working, keep training hard. I miss you guys. I'm getting a little bit of cabin fever, and I'm ready to be back in the dojo and ready to see my students. So until then, let's keep working on this stuff and keep training. I am training daily. I'm trying to stay in my best shape and stay on top of things, because I'm your sensei. Lead by example. If you guys got any questions, hit me up. info@FransKarate. Facebook me. Comment on these videos with questions, and I'll get back to them. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Invert, joy.